Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we criticized the Jedi training here on the planet of Tatooine because we had made our way to the ancient grove where we found Juhani here, a KotOR, and a student, I suppose now a Padawan, maybe, of this Jedi Council. Oh, I didn't realize spacebar pauses the game. I'll have to remember that. In any case, she was there, and she was the source of the evil influence which had been corrupting the Kath Hounds out on the plains of Tatooine. And I suppose she was just calling them to her, because the impression I get is that the Kath Hounds exist out here normally and would attack travelers anyway. It's just there were more of them present in this area because of Juhani. In any case, thanks to her influence, these Kath Hounds were attacking civilians, farmers, people out for hikes. Those people out wandering around enjoying the sights here on the beautiful Tatooine plains. She had done this because she believed herself now to be evil, and I guess she's like, well, I'm an evil Jedi now. We might as well, start doing the evil things. We'll put more points into the evil side so we can unlock Kath Hound control. And then later on, we'll get Iriaz's control, and then Flying Mantis control. And eventually, she'd have control of all the creatures on this planet, including the seagulls, whatever those are flying in the background, and she'd attack all the people. And of course, the Jedi Council, in their infinite wisdom, decided, this will make a great test, for someone. And instead of let's go and solve the problem and maybe explain to her that this is kind of bad, nah, we'll just let the Kath Hounds destroyed a bunch of people out here on the plains. Sorry, tried to work that in. That didn't work out so well. In any case, so we showed up there, and we were able to fight her. It was a kind of a close fight, actually, because she had used special plot powers, Jedi plot powers, to paralyze Karth and Zalbar. And we won. We were able to talk to her. She accused us of bothering her when she was the one who started the fight. We talked to her for a little bit, and we were able to convince her that the Jedi Council may forgive her if she asks for it. And that it's never you don't have to go all in on the dark side if you want light side powers. That's basically what it comes down to in a metagaming type of way of phrasing it. And so, yes, we passed our test. We rooted out the ancient evil in the We rooted out the evil that was in the ancient grove, and yeah, that was part of what we did. We then, when we went back to the console, Basla is now been assigned to come with us out here as we explore the ruins and the dream that Basla and I had together. We are also supposed to help the Sondals and Metalis, houses that have been feuding ever since they arrived here on this planet, to solve their issue, because the Jedi just can't be bothered. Why should the Jedi lift a finger to do anything to help these poor people out here on Tatooine? This is only where their council is, only where they live. The people are only close by to them. Why should they help them at all? They're not neighbory. Neighbors don't help each other in the Jedi Council. There's nothing about neighbors being patient or calm. That's not in their Force lingo, their code, whatever it is. Hello, Elsie.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
I found your droid, but he had been destroyed by Kath Hounds.
My droid? Destroyed? No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
And then she walked off. I thought for a second I was going to see her walk to the bridge and then jump off the bridge. That would have been hilarious. No, I'm sorry, bad. That would have been very bad. I would have felt very guilty about doing that. And Bastille leveled again. Right, she was only like 100 experience points away from leveling. I never know which one of these it is. All right, here. All right, let's level Bashla really quick. So we get some more skills. You know we're taking stealth. Oh, I need to buy. Don't I need to buy her a better? I need to equip a better belt on her for stealth. All right, so she gets a new power. Now she has access to some tier 2 powers. But do I want Knight Valor? I don't want any more. No, we won't take stun. I kind of want her sticking with buffs and the heal. So let's take Knight Valor. Oh, all party members' stats are increased by 3 points. Yeah, let's definitely take that. And then for her equipment, what are you using? Oh, okay, you're using the best belt I currently have, the sound dampening stealth unit. Okay. All right.
What?
I don't know. What was I talking about? Oh, we're completing about the Jedi Order some more. We also defeated another group of Mandalorians that was out here. And what else did we do? Oh, we explored a cave. And we killed a bunch of Kinraths. And destroyed some of their eggs to get some crystals. I feel a little guilty destroying every single Kinrath in there. I think you get evil points if you destroy every single Kinrath and their eggs inside that cave. Alright, let's just charge. And Bashla will have you...
I'm here.
No, okay. Yes, the problem with you being here is I want you there. Okay, Bashla.
Yes?
Send you up here. Actually, we should probably use, like, Knight Valor or something to start. Left-click the mouse to activate a friendly force power selected in the 5th icon of the action menu. Some force powers affect only the Jedi uses them. Yes. There we go. We all get the buff. And then we attack with Master Flurry. Attack. And then Karth. We want you doing the power blast. You have pistols. Why are you running to close range?
How'd you like that?
Right, very good. Good job, guys. 150 experience points. I guess these... I'm sorry. What entered my head right there at that moment was Jun saying, "Good job, Karth. That's 150 experience points for all of us." Like, that'd be so weird to say that out loud in a non-joking fashion. Look at all these smug... Oh, what the heck? Oh, if I advance lightsaber throw, will that actually target the Erases? Let's give that a try. Maybe we can fight one of them.
I'm here.
Wow, that one's like charging us. That one just, you know what happened? That one's got the shakes. That one was part of the same group, and when the other Kathhound died, this one was making a beeline right towards where we are out in the field of battle to avenge its brother.
Uh-huh.
Karth, that was nowhere near where it needed to be. Good job. Okay, and the advanced lightsaber throw does not, in fact, target the Erases. Although they did turn in unison. That's kind of cool. Okay, so there's the ruins we're supposed to explore. But I guess we'll go and deal with the sandals for the Jedi Council first. It's extra experience points, so we really should do all the side quests anyway. So let's go ahead and get this done. Also, quick save. Right, so what were some comments you guys left on the last video? Because I no longer have a backlog of this game. So I think Bruno and you, Daniel, both you guys really liked the destroyed. But I'm gonna use that a lot.
I'm here.
From now on. I don't know. My puns timings are impeccable. I have wonderful pun timing. They're just really bad. Oh man, but if do you think I earn dark side points? Karth, what on earth are you doing? You have pistols.
Let's go.
No! Wait, okay. Charge the sleeping Kathhounds. Yep, that's a good thing. Karth, if you're gonna fight them... Okay, I understand. Karth needs to move up a little bit to get within range. Karth must have a fantastic... the ability to judge distance must be phenomenal. Also, I'm kind of surprised that the... If I stop to think about it, wouldn't the blaster bolts... I guess they dissipate after they go so far. They must... So that, then are they made of plasma? Like, the impression I get is that... I may be completely wrong here, but I always... For some reason, I want to say that, like, plasma bolts, they fade after a certain distance compared to laser bolts. Is that... Why am I thinking that? Fallout? There's a game that explained why plasma, like, does more damage but has a lesser distance. Something about it being... Oh, no, Xenonauts, I think, was the game that described that as such. A cardio package, Ichani light armor, Ichani shield, a Verpin headband, and Casus' diary. Holy crap, that was a ton of good stuff. So, Bashla could get +3 will save and awareness +2. That seems better than her oral amplifier. She's wearing the cool headset like I am. We didn't give her any gloves last time, so we'll give her the strength gauntlets now. They don't help her at all, but if she gets +1 more strength, they will. Oh, did she take off her lightsaber? Why did she take off her lightsaber? I must have hit, like, clear all or something like that. Alright, so now she's using that. She can't use any implants at the moment. Okay. The rest of us are armed with weapons. Obviously. Okay. Let's quick save again. Oh, Ichani light armor. Kart, is that better for you than this? Defense 5, max dex bonus +5. Defense 8, max dex bonus +3. No, I think Davix is... What's your dexterity, Karth? +3, yep. Davix is better for you at the moment. And I want Bashla using... Oh, she can use a Jedi robe, which gives her +1 more armor. So she should wear this instead. Even though I think her current outfit's a lot cuter, this is arguably better.
Sure.
You know, something with me and video games is I'm all about the fashion for games, more so than the stats. Like, as an example, in Underrail, I won't wear the siphoner leather armor because I hate the frog suit it literally looks like. In Dark Souls, I spend time making sure my character looks good. I don't care about the stats or the defense. I think there's a name for that. Fashion Souls, I think is what it's called. So, yeah, I'm big on making sure my characters look good. Even in MMOs I've played throughout the years, with like very few exceptions. And even then it would almost solely be weaponry. I cared about the look of my armor. When I was playing WoW...
So be it!
I don't think the Captain understood you, Bastila. Just want to point that out. I don't think he understood what you said. Actually, Bastila, wait, no, let's keep talking, Tim. Keep on target here. All right, yeah. For World of Warcraft, when they added the ability to customize your look, that was amazing. I've spent so much time back when I had last played the game like 3 years ago. Some sort of big expansion came out where like there was a new type of weapon that was like some sort of special class-specific weaponry had come out that you would level as well. And that was the last time I played WoW. And before that had been out, I last played it during the first expansion. So there had been quite a few years and many expansions which had come out between my playing World of Warcraft or not. My goodness, when did that game actually... That game was released in 2003? Or 2004? Something like that, I think. Anyways, right, so Fashion Souls, Fashion World of Warcraft. I did that for all the MMOs I play. I spent a lot of time making characters or making sure their equipment looks good, making sure I'm fine with the characters' portraits and stuff like that, if I can. So I spend way too much time caring about how I look. As I look at Jun, and I'm not really happy with his armor, but it has good stats, so I'm throwing... So, forget everything I said. Apparently here, at least, I don't care about that sort of thing. Yep, I'm a liar.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council. I wish to speak to Alan Matali.
You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
Oh, nice. We're gonna be frog-marched? No. Okay.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandrels as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
To be fair, Mr. Sandrel, the Jedi Council was ignoring your request. They apparently were waiting to use this as a test for one of their Jedi, and I happened to show up and be it. So, you're welcome. So, any information you might have would be helpful.
I have already told my story to the Council. Why did they not inform you of my circumstances? I did not expect such incompetence from the Jedi, but I shall repeat the tale once more. Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrels arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since.
Somehow I imagine the story from the Sandrels would sound just about the same, don't you?
The injustices the Sandrels have committed against the Matalis are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandrel droids trespassing on my land.
I agree with Karth. You know, I know, Danielle, you don't like how Karth complains all the time, but I like Karth's bluntness. I like Karth's bluntness a lot. So, what were they doing here?
I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps. Destruction of my property. Maybe a simple spy mission. I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandrel clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
So, if I recall correctly, the Council told us that Nurik's son also went missing, right? And he blames Arlen here for that. So, probably his droids were sent here to investigate if indeed his son was kidnapped by this guy. And now he destroyed those droids. He's not telling us the full truth, because why would anyone tell us the well, to be fair, Tim, if he did kidnap that son, he's not going to tell us the truth, because he wants us to arrest and throw out the Matalis instead. I wouldn't mind knowing even one of the claims for the nefarious actions taken by the Matalis against the Sandrels. It sounds like these two families just have always hated each other for some reason. They hated each other out in the core worlds, and they brought that hatred to each other here when they both arrived. Why didn't the Jedi Council have one of the families settle far away from the other, or move them? I don't know. Also, a quick heads up before we continue here, at least in regards to this quest. This is so bad. It sounds like this guy is insulting the Jedi, and he is, for putting off the Jedi, for the Jedi Council putting off assisting this guy. And I get the impression that we're supposed to feel insulted by that ourselves, but I don't feel that way at all. I am no longer so certain that the Jedi are the bastions of good that they would like themselves to believe. Not at all. So he can insult the Jedi Council all he wants. I don't care. Maybe Bastila cares, but I definitely do not. I shall go and speak to Nurik Sandrel.
The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandals. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
Now, me, personally, I am not someone who accepts bribes. I always try to refuse tips when given as well, unless the person is extremely persistent, and even then, I hate taking them. Jun here, I think, would also feel the same. Yeah, we'll keep him, I thought we accepted a bribe once already in this game with him. We'll go with answer number 2. So I'm not going to ask for more money. I don't know if this accepts the cash. I don't think it does. And I'm not going to insult him by saying this. So I understand you're upset, Alan Matali. Rest assured, I will find Shen.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including raising the entire Sandral estate.
You would be willing to risk open war over this?
It is the Sandrals who have started this, not I.
And here I thought you would blame us if we failed. It seems everyone is responsible for your actions, except for you.
I don't need to stand here and listen to such impertinence.
I'm impressed, Carth. That interjection was very Jedi-like.
What can I say? You pick up a few things.
I'm afraid Alana's not just making idle threats. He is rash and foolish enough to attempt a full assault on the Sandral estate. Such action would result in an all-out war between the families.
I've seen men like Alan Matali before. He's so convinced that his hatred is justified, he's prepared to do anything. And if we don't intervene, there will be war.
Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
I liked that talk with Carth and Bastila very much as well. Good for Carth. Slapping down Mr. Sandral. Like, yeah, somehow I don't think this is right. I think that for some reason you're to blame here. You're busy blaming everyone else for your problems and saying no one else is acting. Although, to be fair, he is going to act. I don't know if this is a war. This is more like a what's the word? Kerfuffle, I think is how you say it. I mean, he's got, like, what, at most? 20 bots? And the Matalis probably have the same? Maybe 30 on each side? That's not a war. That's like a gang fight. Listen to me downplay it. Like, well, let them kill each other, right? There is no combat. There is peace or something in the Jedi Code, right? That's the way it works. So let's go and see if we can find the Matalis. And I think to do that we have to go. I think it's down this way. I can't remember. Ooh. We got the radar sounds going on at the moment. Yeah, so I would like to get to the bottom of this before we actually act. So that means going to talk with the Matalis first. He is really convinced that the Sandrals have his son. And I'm curious... sorry, not the Sandrals. The Matalis have his son. And I'd like to know... why would he want to capture his son? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Oh, you know what? Just
what can I do?
Bastila, I'd tell you what you can do. You can heal us. Because I took like 2 points of damage, and you will slowly regenerate those force powers, the force points, so you might as well heal up to full.
Bastila, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
Do I want to tease her? Maybe losing lightsabers is a side effect of her battle meditation.
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carth, though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I don't remember that conversation before. Good for Carth also laughing at Bastila. Come on, Bastila. You gotta admit that is kind of funny. I thought she did not have her lightsaber when we found her, right? She was using a Volkar, or she was using like a double-bladed weapon, if I recall correctly, when we had picked her up. And someone else had the lightsaber. Was it Brejik who had the lightsaber on him? My goodness, I don't remember. I know it's been like 2 weeks or so, right? Since that part was uploaded, but it's been closer to 2 months since I recorded that part. What the heck? Charging Kath Hound. Let's do the lightsaber to stun it, and then you go and attack. Let's have you use a Knight Valor. Carth, blast it.
I'm
Time
here.
to rumble!
And then Bastila will turn and Master Flurry
What
a
can I
bunch.
do?
You know, one thing I've always liked is how the lightsabers... So, BioWare did a great job on the combat animations with lightsabers in the games they have made for the Star Wars series. I really like the way they look here. I absolutely loved the way all the powers looked in the Old Republic MMO. It was amazing. Like, I think I had one of each class. I had a counselor, I had a sentinel. Did I have a warrior? I had a warrior on the dark side, so I don't know. It's been a long time, but I had made Jun as a light side guy, and the sentinel moves were amazing. God, I really, really love them.
What can I do?
I've thought occasionally over the years of putting that back onto my computer again. But I've always, in the end, no, it's just, because when I did install it, after like 3 years of not playing it, they changed so much with the game. It just wasn't the same thing. Like, they made various things a lot easier now. Your companions seem like they're not as specialized as they used to be. Like, every companion now has a heal and so on, so now it's just bringing whoever you're bringing with you because you want their story. And I suppose some of that could be considered a good thing. But I don't know. I like the original way better. I also didn't like the changes that occurred when they went free-to-play. I think I talked about this briefly. This is where the cave is? This is where the cave is. We don't want to be here. Oh, the cat hound came right back again. Alright, I guess we're going down here to that path. For the lightsaber and attack! Carth.
I'm here.
Running you up, I'm gonna blast. Attack.
I'm here.
I wish there was a way for me to say, hey, move as a group. Because aside from going solo mode and then moving each person individually to where I want them and then trying to start the fight, there's no way to do that, and it would take too long for that. Let's talk about the Old Republic for a little bit longer. So, I think I had 8 characters, actually, in that game. One of each class, basically, on both the good and bad sides.
What can I do?
Originally, I don't think you could actually create bad guys on the same server, but they broke that restriction a little way into the, Well, actually, maybe that... No, that didn't... Did that happen when it went free to play? It might have happened when it went free to play.
Yes?
Gosh, how'd you like that?
Sorry, I'm doing the fight. Oh crap! Now I forgot what I was going to talk. Oh, so I guess it's not related to anything I was talking about.
You cannot win.
It's dead. It's dead, Bastila.
Yes.
I was talking about us, but it's dead. This is so she made the most accurate statement imaginable there, because it's already been defeated. Unless, like, another Cathound runs up to it and uses Phoenix down on it, and somehow it gets, like, some powerful buff when it gets resurrected. You are correct, Bastila. It cannot win. It is quite dead. Some things I really liked about the Old Republic were the combat animations, first off. I liked the exploring of all the different planets, looking for those cubes. There were these cubes, and when you found them, they gave you a very, very slight stat buff. Overall, it didn't matter too much, but I loved... I'm an explorer when it comes to all these MMOs. I love running around and looking at everything, going into caves or ruins that no one else goes in, looking around different places, marking down where you get different types of, like, ingredients, ores, or herbs and stuff like that. I love that sort of thing. So for me, the cubes were a perfect thing to add to the game for someone like me, who loves exploring. There was a game called Wildstar. And in that game, when you made your character, you chose the type of path you wanted to play. There was fighting, exploring, crafting, and one other thing as well. And my character was an explorer in that game. And they hid, like, special quests and items for you to find. There were different lore unlocks you could get in that game by exploring the various areas. It was wonderful. And I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back! I can't remember what I was even talking about. It's only been like 3 minutes. Alright, let's talk... Wait. Oh, that was the Metalis we were talking to. Oh, I thought it was the Sandrils we were talking to. I really pay attention to these things, apparently. Hello, Sandril droid.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The Council? If you are here because of Shen Matali's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandrils are not involved. This is nothing but a Matali witch hunt.
Oh my god! I did not read the... I didn't read the thing we picked up, the datapad, but the guy we found out there whose face Basil is wearing, whose Vesperine visor, the same thing I'm wearing, that dead guy is apparently this guy's son. I am not in league with the Metalis, but I must speak to Nurek.
Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
1 second. I want... Some effects. I'm gonna raise the voiceover volume, everyone, so we can hear them a little bit better over the music. Let's actually read that note as well. So that'd be under new items. This is the diary of Cassius Sandril, amateur archaeologist. It details his efforts to discover the source of the ancient ruins found across the surface of Dantooine. Upon reading it, you gather that he had found some correlation between the ruins and something called the Rack.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
Well... let's just immediately tell him about his son. It's going to be really rough. Just to start with this. Or, well, we could start with instead why we're here, and then tell him about his son after. I don't know. The most important thing I think we should tell him is that his son is indeed dead. That's it's such a painful thing to tell someone. Assuming, of course, that he loved his son and cared for him, which we're going to make the assumption he does. Let's start with this. Your son Cassius is dead. I have seen his body.
Cassius is dead? I was afraid of this. Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What happened to my son?
He was killed by Cathhounds while exploring the Dantooine ruins.
Cathhounds? I was so certain the Matali family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something, though it is difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts. Now that he is gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means more to me than it ever could to you. I will give you 100 credits for its return.
Wow. We're not doing that. Here is a diary, Nurik, but you may keep your money. I have no reward for this task. I need no reward for this task.
I thank you for this. The diary is all I have left of my son. We have nothing further to discuss. Please, leave me to my grief.
No, we have lots of stuff to discuss! What the heck? Oh, who is this?
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Who are you?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassius disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Okay, so we can rephrase this a little bit, since now he knows Matales are not... Oh, actually, no, she might not even have heard about what happened to Cassius yet. Cassius was killed by Cathhounds. The Matales had nothing to do with it.
Cassius is dead? It is as I feared. Though I'm relieved the Matales are not responsible. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
What has your father done? Why would I judge him?
You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Okay, tell me what happened.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassius.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No. Since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassius. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Wow, this is escalating very quickly. Although, yeah, judging indeed from the response of her father, it sounds like his basic attitude was, well, my son's dead. Screw the Matales. I'm going to kill him. It sounds like he has no qualms about killing his son just because of spite. So, why are you telling me all this?
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
what is the problem between your families?
Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassius and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Okay, 100 credits we got. Oh, from the father. 6 experience points, light side points gained. Because we did the right thing by refusing the whatchamacallit. I always feel compelled to go look at my light side, dark side meter after I get any experience points whatsoever. Okay, so let me look at the journal really quick. Do we run rampant through the estate here, or do we go in through the backside of the estate? That's not. I shouldn't have said that out loud. You have spoken to Nurik Sandro and his daughter Rahashia. Nurik denies any involvement in Shen's disappearance, but Rashad tells another story. She says that her father has captured Shen because he believes that Alan has his own son Cassius. Shen is being held in the Sandro estate, and Rashasha has given you a key to that rear entrance so that you can... Okay, so let's go in through the rear. Again, it's in with the words you shouldn't say out loud. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm hitting G for some reason. Okay, let's go around the estate to the opposite side. And we'll rescue Mr. Shen. I'll tell you what I think is happening as well, or rather a little more of the plot, which I seem to remember, is that I think his daughter and Shen have feelings for each other. And it's one of the reasons why Rashasha wants... I can't pronounce her name correctly. Wushia wants us to save him. I don't think that's the back entrance. That's like the side entrance. Let's go on the other side. And if I recall correctly, we can get them to find refuge in the at the Jedi Council. Nope, that's the only other door I see. Alright, so that's where we have to go. Alright, yep, no problem. Oh, by the way, Daniel mentioned why did I take disable or stun droid? Those are useless. Well, my original playthrough with Jun, which is no longer on the internet, and I no longer have access to at all any longer, I suppose. It's gone forever. I wanted Jun to wear armor while using force powers. And so that really limits the powers you have access to. And so I was originally intending to use this Jun the same way. And to be fair, I can just use, like, throw lightsaber a lot when I'm not fighting droids. But I remember really liking stun droid. We do fight droids throughout the entirety of the game, if I remember correctly, and they get more powerful as we go on. So I think it will still prove useful. And speaking of droids, there's one right here, so let's disable it. Karth, let's have you attack. Bastila, you ran right up immediately.
Ready.
That was an interesting death sound.
Yes?
Alright, me. Can I disable this? It's mine? Oh yeah! Pointed demolitions.
Patrol droids. They may be programmed to attack on sight.
Yes. But they also have basic targeting computers on them. A security room. Seems like we should disable the security. Karth, can you get us through this door? Karth, can you move towards the door? All right, thank you. That's a war droid. There's another. Okay, so let's rapid shot. Attack. Bastila, let's use your energy resistance, and I...
What can I do?
One over here, and we'll stun that droid. We'll stun the one in the back, and then we will attack.
What can I do?
Bastila, let's have you attack the one that's not moving. Karth, what on earth are you doing?
What?
It's this one you were fighting. You know, the one you were fighting is the one I want you still fighting. I hate you so much, Karth. Sometimes.
What?
There. There.
Stay there again, Bassa. Do it. You didn't. Wow. That was really easy. Well done, guys. Alright, we have a computer system, it looks like, here. And that's it. Okay. Oh, actually, we can't even interact with this. Oh, we can interact with this. Okay, what do we got? Do I want to use my computer spikes here? Let's download the map, I suppose. Slice the computer. Let's view the north hallway. Oh, we got another mine that we noticed. I don't care about the patrol. We can probably easily destroy these droids. Do the camera feed again. Turn to the system. South hallway. Security room. Hey, there we are. You know, let's kill ourselves to overload computer conduit. Return to the system room. View the central security room. Lots of droids in there. We'll since I have disabled droid, actually, this should be really easy, so I don't need to use any computer spikes. How about the repair room? Disabled droid there. Storage room? Okay, so we got a few bots lying around here. Let's download the... Oh, no, that's really the wrong thing I want. Let's download the era schematic. And we're done. Okay. So that's where we need to go. This was the entrance. We could, I suppose, run around and destroy everything in this location, but I don't see why we should do that. We're not here to raid Sandra's estate beyond rescuing Shen. So let's do that. We'll grab the parts that were in that footlocker, but then let's go just rescue him and get out. I know, Tim, you should raid the place while you're here, but no, we're not going to do that. Not unless Shen demands us to do it for some reason. Whenever I hear that sound, I think no one's going to see this mission. Alright, let's... Karth?
Ready.
Can you guess do this?
On it. Damn!
Skill too low. So...
What?
Then we have to bash it open. I would have thought we could have used the security spikes for this. Shen! Hey!
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
I'm here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
What if we take Rahasia with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
She's gonna feel like you should go. This is one of those Romeo and Juliet situations. Oh, why do your families hate each other so much?
My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Okay, so where could she be? I'm guessing she would be in one of these rooms, so let's start searching them. So this is becoming a raid on the entire estate, then. This is the only way to get Shen to leave. A footlocker, completely left unguarded. Let's check to see if there's any feet in it.
On it. Damn!
Darn it! Alright, well then we have to blast it open. I'm sure no one next door will hear this. Karth, you're aiming too high. Karth. Karth, it's a box. I might have to upgrade his guns if he's only doing 2 damage.
How'd you like that?
A med pack and 25 credits. Worth it.
Yes?
So this is one of the reasons why, by the way, the internet says that security is useless. Because the only thing you have to put points into security if you want to open boxes and you know, crates or what have you as you go forward with the game. But you don't. You could just bash open every single crate, to my knowledge, that security, or even the doors that security would be required to break down. The only thing I think it saves you is a little bit of time. But those skill points could be put into different various other things that might be more helpful. Okay. So I don't know which room she would be in. And I'm a little worried we'll encounter Mr. Sandral if I'm not careful. And I can't... Unfortunately, I was hoping that the area schematic would point out which rooms were what on them, but it did not do that. So... I guess we'll go down this hallway.
You asked for this!
Don't worry there, Bachelor. I got this. This is no problem. Alright, so I guess we'll try all the unlocked doors. Another footlocker. That must die. Oh, lightsaber does much more damage than a blaster does to stationary boxes and crates. Another med pack and 25 credits. So I guess it's a standard thing in all these crates. So we're not going to go that way. Hello, door. What? There's no footlocker here. What type of bedroom doesn't have footlocker in it? All right. Well, who cares? Let's move on. So this is the only other room. Is right here on the right. Unless she's still in the entry chamber. I'm going to assume she's hanging out in her room. She is. Okay.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
I'm trying to rescue Shen, but he won't leave without you, Rashasha.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it, but I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Okay, we'll hurry after we check the footlocker. Another med pack of 25 credits. Okay, gotcha. So they're just like some sort of like... I guess like they must have moved in and given a bunch of those free crates, and they never opened them. And each one of them has a standard med pack in them and 25 credits. It must be like a rebate coupon or something like that. And you get to spend, and the Sandals never cash it in. Maybe the boxes were made by the Metalis, and so they didn't even bother to open them. Hey, Shen.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Rahasia, that's how you say her name. Yes, she promised she would meet us outside the gates.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Uh-oh, I should have quick saved first.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
We should get out of here quickly.
You're right, we should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right, we should.
Wow, you didn't give me much time to act at all. Uh-oh.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahesia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik!
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Casus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Oh, man. That was a really good introduction, though. I'm surprised I didn't say anything. Like, someone didn't say, Jun, Bastila, I'm Karth. At the same time, we all say who we are to introduce ourselves. You two just need to calm down.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
Why don't you try listening to your children?
Our children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decisions.
Rahesia and I don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you. Never set foot in my house again.
Will you go with Shen, Rahesia?
Rahesia, you will not leave with this Matale boy!
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl!
Let them go.
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahesia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
You don't need to fight anymore. Shut up is what I want to say. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna yell at them. Shut up!
Do not tell me what to do, Jedi. The Council will hear of the trouble you caused here today. Indeed they shall.
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. I seem to remember that if you choose the wrong dialogue options, a fight actually does break out, and I think everyone dies. I also think you could go on a raid of the Metalia State if you really want to as well. And I think you get dark side points if you go ahead and do that. But it's been a long, long time since I've done anything like that. Okay, so we're going to explore the rest of this field. And then we'll call the session, everyone. I'm playing for, feels like almost an hour. You know, is it just me, or is the game still very pretty with the mods I've installed? Oh, that was something else, by the way. Bruno, you mentioned how you don't want to install the mod. Ooh, that looks like a special Cath Rat Hound there. You mentioned that you don't trust the mods, installing them. I've actually had no trouble with the mods since I saw there is a specific order you need to install them in. But that's the case for lots of mods these days. Some of them are very complex and some don't work with others. I myself, having modded Darkest Dungeon, I'm aware that like the mod I made for that doesn't work well with other mods, given how I had to write it ages ago. And like System Shock 2, the mods for that game require them being installed in a certain order. Also, some games for their mods, they actually have a like a mod manager to assist you in figuring out what has what priority. I'd say it's worth it, actually. It's just I was unsure like what the Irazes would do. I thought it would add a new creature for me to fight. But it's just like a background creature that walks around. It's not that annoying. I just make it sound like it is.
You asked for this!
You shall fall.
Karth, you need to not do what you were about to do. Okay. All right, good. All right,
Yes?
everyone stay calm. Basila, heal us all if you can. Thank you. All right, then we're going to get ourselves situated. That looks like albino Cathound. That looks like a quick save to me. Okay, once my force power is back, we will go ahead and fight these hounds.
Ready.
Then we should be good to go. Okay, so let's start with a Knight Valor. I will run up here and advance the lightsaber throw. Karth will go ahead and we have like a sticky grenade. We do. Let's throw a adhesive grenade, and then we'll throw a normal one, and then we'll start killing the weak ones with you, Karth, if I can. We'll do this. We're gonna lightsaber throw, and then I'm gonna fight the big guy.
I'm here.
Nice, I hit all of them. Oh, you know what? If we did manage to root them all, then let's throw another grenade. We'll throw one of our concussives. Nice. So that stunned them all. Let's go back to Karth. Karth, I'm gonna have you disengage to target the other Cathound and do some we'll do that.
There. You cannot win.
Well done, everyone. We just killed a rare battle Cathound for no reason other than the experience points. Now we'll let the corpses rot out here in the sun. Because we're adventurers. That's what adventurers do. Yeah, we kill dangerous creatures and then don't do anything with the bodies. Although if this was World of Warcraft and I was a skinner, I would totally skin them for a few medium leather scraps so I can make a leather repair kit to improve my leather working ability by 1 point. Yes. Yep. Oh, hey! Another group of Mandalorians. Do I want to do this battle too? Let's do it. Alright, so... Oh, but first let's quick save again.
Yes?
Ready.
Okay. So, let's...
What can I
Let's use Knight Valor first.
do?
That won't last for too long. I'm going to use a energy shield. Bastila will. I should have done this first. Karth will.
What can I do?
Bastila.
Yes?
Bastila. Then use Knight Valor again. Okay, and here we go. So I'm going to charge up.
Sure.
And we want... No, I want to... This guy gets an advanced lightsaber throw. You know what? We'll throw a second as well. It should, I think, bounce around a few of them, and then we'll charge in. Karth, we have a group of them...
What?
Over here. So let's throw a concussive grenade to start. And then we'll use... some power blasts on those guys.
Yes?
Oh, it didn't bounce to anyone else. Let's stun this guy. It still didn't bounce to anyone else. I thought for sure it would. Alright, let's kill that guy who's charging me, because I don't like that he is actually doing that. I guess we'll throw a lightsaber over here to hit all of them. And we'll watch Bastila for a
What can I
little bit.
do?
You know, or I won't throw the lightsaber. I'll just charge a Mandalorian instead. You know, that works. That works too. Can I stun this guy? Karth, I want you going after this one. Wow! Well done. That was really easy. You guys were easy. 29 credits, 2 concussive grenades, and adrenaline amplifier. That's a belt. And Karth is already wearing one of those. What am I wearing? Brejik's belt. What does Brejik's belt do? I think we'll just give myself the adrenaline amplifier instead of Brejik's belt. All Brejik's belt does, it looks like it increases your defense against blunt weapons. I don't care about that very much. All right. Well, maybe I do.
Yes?
I don't think I do. All right, let's search this guy. We'll search the other bodies, and then we're done. Stabilizer gauntlets and another Mandalorian datapad. Let's read that really quick. Tandor, the damned farmers in Sector E aren't giving up their stuff. We're going to go pay them a visit and crush the spirit out of them. Make sure no one runs across the stash, or Sherlock will have your hide. We're going to meet with him south of the Metalia State in a couple of hours, and go from there. Don't screw it up this time. A med pack on that. A metal case with a single repair kit in it, and this must be the stash they were assembling. 50 credits, 2 average frag grenades, and flash mine and plasma mines. Okay, that was fun. All done. We didn't. Bashla took a tiny bit of damage from that fight. There's no reason why we shouldn't cure it.
Yes.
All right, everyone. So let's stop here. When we come back, we'll explore whatever was around this corner, and then we will go back to the Jedi Council to report what we have just done, solving the Sandrels and Metali's problem. And then we will go to the ruins. So we'll start all that in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and take care, everyone.